to show that Ghana is now richer than Nigeria. Our ranking among African countries has declined. Our GDP per capita is $1,111, and Ghana is $2,200. In the past, we were always richer than Ghana, but now we are here. Nigeria is now looking up to Ghana.
Nigeria is now looking up to Ghana. As of this year, Ghana is now richer than Nigeria, and this video will explain everything you need to know regarding the reason why Ghana is richer than Nigeria. Please, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. If you are new here, hi, thanks for joining. Please do not make it your last by subscribing.
Now, Bismarck has disclosed in the latest analysis he made on the state of the economy under Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the last 1 year. He disclosed that Nigeria has fallen from the 32nd largest economy in the world to 42nd largest. So Nigeria has dropped 10 places in the ranking of the largest economies in the world, from number 32 to number 42. Rewane added that in Africa, the nation Nigeria has also descended from the first position ranking. Before Nigeria used to be the largest economy in Africa. He said that the nation has descended from the first position ranking to fourth position in terms of wealth management and accumulation. Now, the renowned economist further explained that Ghana has also overtaken Nigeria. In fact, the summary of what he said was that Ghana is now richer than Nigeria. He said that Ghana has also overtaken Nigeria, saying, in the past, we are always richer than Ghana, and now we are here. Now we are here. We used to be richer than Ghana. We're always richer than Ghana. But see where we are today under Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The external reserves and the GDP figures speak for themselves. Using our external reserve and our GDP to assess, to show that Ghana is now richer than Nigeria. Going further, he said, in March this year, our ranking among African countries has declined. Last year, our GDP growth was 2.98%. South Africa was 1.93%. Kenya, 4%. And Ghana, 3.8%. Inflation was 33% for us, 5% for South Africa. Can you imagine? And look at where we are. 33%, double digits. South Africa, 5% inflation rate. Even Kenya, 5%. 25% for Ghana. Continuing, he said, our GDP per capita is $1,111, and Ghana is $2,200. External reserve as a percentage of the GDP illustrates a tough picture. In the past, we were always richer than Ghana, but now we are here. External reserves and GDP figures speak for themselves. So in summary, Bismarck Rewane has shown us that Nigeria is now poorer to the level that Ghana is richer than Nigeria. And this renowned economist is telling you that this is the first time that Ghana is beating Nigeria in terms of richness or wealth. Who do we blame for this? It is good for some people to try to do what they used to do under Buhari. They say it's his advisors. It is this or that. But it was Bola Ahmed Tinubu that asked for the job. He is the one that put the economy in the mess that it is today. Whereby in our ranking in the world economy, largest economies in the world, we have moved from 32 to number 42. We have moved from number 1 in Africa to number 4. Our foreign reserve is nothing to write home about. Ghana has beaten us in GDP, in inflation, and every other indices you can think of. Nigeria is poorer today because of the mismanagement of the economy by the All Progressive Congress led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whose promise of hope has ended up giving only hopelessness. Hardship has increased in the country more than ever before. You can see the inflation rate is 33% officially, but I can tell you for free that the rate of inflation is higher than this official figure we are seeing. Unless you don't go to the market to buy things, then you can claim that you don't know that the rate of inflation in Nigeria is over 33%. For the oil producing nations, we are swimming in dollars, but our own was different. We didn't even have the capacity to secure the oil facilities so that we can be able to meet our OPEC quota. That is how messy the whole situation is right now in Nigeria. Nigeria is now looking up to Ghana.
We have gotten to this point where Nigeria is going down, like drastically. Nigeria is losing a lot of value. No more respect for Nigerians. Even the country, people don't want to go to the country to invest in the country. Foreigners don't want to come to the country to do anything in the country. That is the state the country is going now. You can see from the video we watched, Ghana is now richer than Nigeria in many ways. From the video we just watched, the GPT in Ghana is higher than that of Nigeria. In those days, Nigeria used to be richer than Ghana, right? Everybody, oh, Nigeria, even Nigeria, some of them came to Ghana to take some Ghanaians to go work for them as their teachers at that time, according to the history. But now, the Ghana Nigeria used to say, common Ghana, according to some Nigerians, their country is now richer than the country they call Nigeria. At this point, I don't know what to say about Nigeria economic and the situation going on in the country, because we have all the resources to have a better country, to even do well than some of the country we are looking up to. We have the resources. Nigeria is a blessed country. We have all it takes. We are blessed with mineral resources. There's nothing you put in the land of the country, Nigeria, that will not grow. There's no crops you want to plant in that country that will not grow well. This country is blessed. So tell me why the leaders were not able to manage the resources they get from the country. The fact that they are also taking tax for the citizens of Nigerians. Everybody pay tax. In one way or the other, you will definitely pay tax in Nigeria. Whether you are working as a government worker, or you are selling, or you are doing anything, you will pay tax in Nigeria. So where is the money going to? The tax money they take from the citizen, nothing to do with it. We can't see anything tangible. the leaders have done with the money. The so-called resources we have in the country, the oil we have in the land, we have never seen anything that was done with it. I am from Niger Delta. People say, oh, Niger Delta, you people have the oil. I have not even tested the money that, oh, okay, this is the benefit for having oil in the land. I only see refinery. The refinery we even have in my state that I have seen, every time you see fire burning, nothing is even working because the refinery is not working. They were not able to fix the refinery. I have seen the refinery, but there's nothing working there. It's just there because they were not able to fix these things. So tell me where all the resources is going in the country. Like, where is it going? Because I have not really seen anything changing in Nigeria. Yes, they might have a lot of projects they want to do in their country, which they are doing. I don't really know, but I have not seen anything that will say, okay, is moving in the country. The last time I went to Nigeria, I didn't see any changes in the road. The road are still the same. Because I left Nigeria 3 years ago and went back home, I didn't see any changes in the road. Everything is still the same. There's no any infrastructure, no new development, nothing. My streets, my community, my city is still the same. The way I left the city, that is how I met it. Nothing have changed. And sometimes I do ask this question. Even though the president is not doing as much as he can do, what about the governor? Because we also have governors in the country. Nigeria have president, Nigeria have governor. Every state in Nigeria have a governor that govern the states, that represents the states. So what about the governors of these states? At least some of the governors, they say they are trying. But for my state, I didn't see any changes that is going on in the country. Then tomorrow, what Nigerians will come to Ghana and say there's nothing in Ghana. What is in Ghana? I know as a Ghanaian, even me, I want more in this land because this land is a blessing. I want to see more good things coming to this land. But at least Nigeria, where we are like do you imagine the gap? Nigeria was the first, now we are the third. Who know what will happen next year? We can be maybe number 20. Look at the distance. Sometimes when I talk about Africa, when I talk about Nigeria, I'm weeping because I can only speak for my country. Yes, I want the betterment of all Africa countries, but the most painful one that pains me the most is my country, because I expect my country to be like the Europe, Africa should be going. Nigeria is supposed to be that country that any Africa country can go if maybe his country is not okay for him. That is what Nigeria is supposed to be, because Nigeria have all it takes to have that standard to make the country look like, oh, every country, every neighboring country can come to Nigeria to also see what he can do. If you want to travel to any African country, Nigeria is supposed to be the big brother for Africa to always go there. But at this time now, Nigeria is even the most scary country. People want to come. Even investors, they don't want to come to Nigeria to invest anymore. Because when they come to Nigeria to invest, where is the electricity to manage the business? Where? The money you use to buy fuel every day is equivalent to the money you are going to profit from that business. Trust me. The money you'll be using to fuel those your business you want to do in Nigeria. Ghana is really, really fast moving ahead of us. Like, Ghana is doing amazing. Yes, I want more for Ghana. I have said it before. Please understand my point. But the rate which Nigeria is going is not looking healthy for the Africa continent at large. Because I believe that if Nigeria is good today, Africa will be good. I'm telling you, Nigeria is the one holding Africa hostage because Nigeria have the markets. They have everything. They have the resources. They have the minerals to feed the country, to make the country the Europe. Our people can come. Africa country can also visit Nigeria to see what they can do, to start a business, to start anything for themselves. Nigeria have the capacity to be like that. So why can't we be like that? What is holding us? What is life all about? What are you going to leave as a legacy that you came to rule in a country and you are living, there's nothing to show that when you were here for these so years, there's nothing to show, no impact in the country. Why can't we leave an impact? Today, even me as a Nigerian, I still think of Kwame Nkrumah and I'm still praising him. Even when he's gone, I still pray for him and his family for what he did for Africa. So tell me which legacy our leaders are leaving behind. No legacy, because for me, I have nothing I will sit down and think about the leaders of Nigeria they are doing for me. I have not benefited anything as a Nigerian citizen all my life. I have never benefit anything for being the citizens of Nigerians. I have never benefit anything. All I have benefit is that okay, I have to carry the cost of being Nigeria. When I say I'm Nigeria, people look at me in a weird way. That is the only benefit I benefit for being Nigeria. Because when I go outside to say I'm Nigeria, people see me as a bad person, as a scammer, as person that is not straightforward. That is what I benefit being Nigeria. Any other thing, I did not benefit anything. So tell me, leaders, you people should think that we, the citizens of Nigerians, we are not happy in the way the country is being managed. And I don't know what is the cause of the problem, but at the same time, they should find a way to start from somewhere, to start doing things, like to start fixing the country. Because if we continue like this, 20 years from now, I don't know what will become of the country. We only have Nigeria, we have nowhere to go. If we think that okay, our kids, we send them abroad to go and school, we do everything abroad, they fly our children abroad to do these things for them. Those countries you are flying to took time to build their country. They are humans like me and you, took time to build their country. So I don't see any reason why you prefer to go to other country for treatment, to go to other country to send your children to school over there, why you cannot fix your own country. I don't see the reason, because those countries, like I said, took times to build their country. Today we want to run to the country where people are building. You don't want to build your own. Africa, we always like free things. We only like food that is done you want to eat. Okay, the food is done you want to eat. Why can't you cook your own? Cook your country, arrange your country, fix the country. Don't go to where that is already fixed. Work on your country so people can also come to your country. That is what we need for Nigeria. So please, if you have not liked the video, do me well by hitting the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bell so whenever I post a new video, you will not miss out on my amazing content. Share with a friend who would love to watch this video with you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.